Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Monique Step Show, the premiere. Yes, but we always taking it one step at a time. All right. So sit back, relax, listen to this beautiful transmission to encourage, to empower, and to uplift you. All right. Stay tuned for the next episode. And I always want to let you know that you are loved, guided, and protected. I'm just watching a commercial where they was talking about the pharmacy, and it was a black woman they had on there, her family, talking about how she used the prescription drug discount thing to get her meds for her and her family, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, just looking at the commercial and reading through the lines, subliminal messages where it's like, dang, this is what I hear and what I see. That, it's going to come a time when the people going to wake up and start realizing that the medications at the pharmacies that we feed them, doesn't help them. And they're going to stop wanting to take them, have a desire to not want to take them anymore. And they're starting to become an awakening because it causes more symptoms than trying to heal it. You know what I'm saying? All they do is been suppressing it. So they stop, say, the people going to start knowing this. So it's going to be, what other way can we get them? So what other thing that we think that the people want, that they feel like they need, they got to have. So they attack our food. They attack our water. You know what I'm saying? So they attack our main necessities, the things that we really need. You know what I'm saying? To try to control us. But the energy of the planet is changing so fast and so much where it's like, it's going to come to a point where they're not going to be able to have no effect on us because it's too late. We already started waking up and seeing the bullshit for what it is. They can't even hide their shit no more. They have to put it out up front because of the energy changing on the planet. And that's why a lot of stuff is happening. Like these companies, these buildings, these stores, all they going out of business, his money, the stock market, all that shit closed down. The White House been closed down. They had to show you that the part of LA and Hollywood out there had burnt down. They burnt that on purpose because they didn't want their shit to be, be brought up. But it's too late because we already know, we already see what's going on. Stuff being revealed to us, and, some of us, stay complacent and be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But and the rest of us like, shit, what? What the hell is going on? What are you doing with our children? What are you doing when you got these people making them celebrities signing contracts to sell their souls? It's so much shit going on now. They attacking our food. They feeding us fake food, lab grown food, saying this shit is good for you. And man, look here. We got to think back. This is where the ancestors come in. They come to play in. They showing us remembrance of what they used to stay alive. What they learned. You know what I'm saying? Before all of this stuff, this new technology stuff that they got going on, they didn't have that. They had the earth. The earth provided for them. Okay. They used the herbs. They grew their food, plants, cabbage, carrots, and apples and lemon trees and all kind of mango trees. And, they had stuff from the earth. And it's going right back to that point where we have to, depend on the earth. And so guess what? They been started attacking the earth. And in the earth, Mother Earth, Daughter Earth, said, hell no, I'm not finna take no more of this shit. So that's the reason why we waking up, the people of the sun, the people of I want to say the sun. I want to say the people of the earth is part of nature, natural people, because there's some people out here that ain't even real. And I'm like, damn, what you think these celebrities are? You think they still here living? Now they been gone. They sold their souls, they clones and all this crazy shit they got out there, right? So it's like, wow. So the real natural people that's in tune with the planet and the energies that's aware, that's becoming aware. You know what I'm saying? It start to feel this frequency. Oh, so now they really fucking with us. Okay, so they've been fucking with us with this Wi-Fi and these towers, 5G, 10G, 6G, all this stuff going up. Computers, phones, and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, now we become aware. But the more aware we become, the more faster this energy is shifting and changing. So this when they come in with this the jab stuff that came out in 2019 and stuff, with scaring people, trying to tell them that they had to do this in order to be still work on their jobs and all this kind of stuff. You had to take this in order to go into a hospital, a nursing home, and all this kind of crazy shit, right? Putting fear into people, making them think they had to, and it ain't no judgment if you did it or not for your family's sake or whatnot. But all I'm going to say is, you know now, so why do it again? Save yourself and your family, okay? It's time to do better. They've been showing us. It's just that we are waking up. The energy is shifting and changing. We are waking up and we seeing the truth. They've been putting it in our face. They've been putting it in movies, trying to make it like, oh, this is fake. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a movie. Where you think they get the ideas from to make the movie? Because it didn't happen before. They know what's up. To keep the karma clear for them, they have to tell us. So it's just about us of being aware of the bullshit and realizing what it is and who we are. Remember who we are. Okay, like my book. It's on Amazon.com. It's from the river to the ocean, from the muds to the sand. Unlearn to remember. Ooh, I remember when my ancestors, my spirit team, my guides, they came to me and gave me their name and told me why it had to be this name and what did it mean to me. I come from the mud, baby. I come from the river, Mississippi River, okay? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Don't you hear me? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I come from the mud, baby. You know what I'm saying? Survival mode. Psh, what? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, coming from the mud, Mississippi River, all the way to the ocean, San Diego, California, baby. I didn't know at first I was going to California. All I knew, I was going somewhere with an ocean. I was going through then. I was still writing my book. They kept telling me, keep going, keep going, keep going. So I just write down whatever I get, you know, I just write down my experiences of what I was experiencing in my life right at that time. And then when I found out I was going to California, it made sense. It made sense. And then I remember when I went to California and I was getting off the plane and it said, your happiness is here. Man, tell me somebody broke down in tears. I cried. Ooh, because I was just like, man, I was tired. I was tired when I was in Memphis. So when I came from Memphis to San Diego to the ocean, so it made sense. My book, I was like, okay. So I published my book when I was in San Diego. So I had to unlearn the bullshit that I was trained and programmed to feel like this is how life's supposed to be. I had to unlearn this shit. I had to unlearn. And reason why I said unlearn, I said I lost a lot of weight, but it wasn't just physical weight by itself. It was spiritual and mental weight. It was a lot of things, a lot of trauma that I was holding on to in my body. Fat cells or whatever, all kind of stuff. It was holding on to my body. And I felt like I was that big. I was almost 300 pounds, 282 pounds, 300 pounds. Big. I was real big. And I had to let go and release a lot of stuff. And I remember when I was activated, I'm talking about this stuff is for real, y'all. I remember I was in San Diego and I had just started my new job. I was working for this big, nice hospice company, and I worked the third shift because nobody didn't want it, but it was full time. It was the only position that was full time with benefits and all this. So I was like, shoot, I might as well. You know what I'm saying? Then I said, then that way, I can be with my daughter, in school in the morning and daytime. And I just have to go to sleep at night and, go to work at night. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I did what I had to do. And I remember I was on training, and I forgot what end they called it. Costa Mesa area. I forgot what they called it out there. But I was out there, and it was on a mountain too, the building, the company. And I remember that one night, I think I was doing the 3 to 11 shift on training. And so I was there and I was on my training, and all of a sudden it was like somebody had zapped me, like a zap, like I stuck my whole hand, both of my hands inside of a plug in the wall or something, like a shock out of this world, like. And I promise, I was like, this right here really tripped me out, because I was really like just zapped and I couldn't do nothing. I was trembling all over. It was almost kind of like a mini convulsion, or what you call them. I was like, what in the world going on with me? And the girl asked me, you okay? I said, no. And when I said it, it was like I was like I was like I couldn't hardly control my mouth or anything. Like, it was just like I was just shaking everywhere. And so I sat down, and it was like they started asking me, was I okay? And I said, I don't know what's going on, but I can't do nothing. I tried to type and I couldn't. My hands was just shaking so bad. Like my leg, everything all over me felt like it was just shaking. Like I promise, like I felt like I was zapped. And I remember that right there. From that day forward, I started losing weight. Like it was something that I had to leave Memphis, because they told me if I didn't leave Memphis, I was going to die in Memphis, and I didn't want that. I'm like, hell no. When I went to California, I got zapped. Man, I promise you, a lot of stuff started coming up, a lot of traumas. It got to the point where I had to cut people off. I had to cut my folks off. I had to change my number. I did whatever I had to do to go into myself, to love myself, to learn myself, to feel myself, to see myself, to know myself. It wasn't peaches and cream. Ain't gonna sit here and act like, oh yeah, it was all so good and love and light and all that bullshit. No, I'm telling you, I went through things. I was in San Diego and became homeless. Okay? Sleeping in my car with my daughter with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say it, baby. You hear me? We slept in my little car. I had a little 4-door Ford. No, was it a Focus? No, Ford Escort. That's what it was. It was gold, because we called it Goldilocks. And I stayed in that thing. And found me a job. And would have hotels when I could. Sometimes I couldn't do it. It'd be a night or two. We might have to sleep in the car. Go to work. My baby stay in the car with me overnight. But it wasn't no thing, because, it was a lot of people out there like that. And I didn't even know they had places where you could park your car and sleep. Didn't even know. That's how prominent and prevalent that shit is out there. Homeless people and stuff, right? So, once I got everything together, you know what I'm saying, I was just so grateful that them folks called me back and say, hey, I know you put in the application for a 2-bedroom, but we got a 1-bedroom. I'm like, okay. Grateful, yes. Surprised my daughter one day after school and pulled up like, this our place. It was from there. It was just like, I still had to go through something, right? I had to learn how to listen to my spirit, to myself, right? So when I got out here, I know that I kind of let myself go, because I felt like maybe it's my calling to just help people. No, bitch, that's not your calling to just help people and forget yourself. You never forget yourself. Never. Never forget yourself. You number one priority forever and ever and ever, baby. You got to remember this. Remember who you are. You want to stall all the way over? Oh, shit, no, ma'am. But get your shit together. You better get your shit together. Put your big girl panties on. Or your panties ain't big girl no more, but you know what I mean. You know, step in them big, you know what I'm saying. What I like to wear? Look, I like to wear flats. I don't wear heels no more. Every now and then, okay. But you better get up, step up, put your shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Throw that coconut oil and that water in your hair, baby, and keep it moving. Do you understand? That's what I'm talking about. So the thing is, it's the awareness. The awareness of what you've been through in your life. What are the lessons that you've learned? And make sure you take those bullet notes and put it to the side and say, okay, I remember this is my body, my spirit telling me something. Let me stop and remember. Oh, I remember I went through almost the same thing before, but I know the consequences. That means what Big Mama taught me. Look, bought sense is better than borrowed. But it's up to you if you want to borrow it at the time or you want to buy it. When you bought it, that means you went through it. If you borrow it, that means you listen to somebody telling you, don't go through that door. Something might happen. Or, you know what I'm saying? People can tell you all day, don't do this and don't do that. But once you allow yourself and live your life and you still go through stuff, you know, this is what you chose. You went through it. You know what the consequences is. You bought it because you know. So is you going to do it again? Or what? Did you learn your lesson? So once my big mama done taught me that, you know, that stuck with me a lot too. I think I put that in my book as well. It taught me a lot too. Where it was like, damn, shit, I bought a lot of shit. Shit, I'm rich in the motherfucker then. Cause I bought a lot of shit. Damn, let's switch up. Let me go to the right style, okay? But what I'm saying is it's all about your awareness and remembering and learning how to love yourself. Never, ever let yourself go for no motherfucking body. Do you understand me? You love yourself. You ain't never loved nothing else in your life before, but love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? We ain't all perfect. We all still learning on here, okay? We still learning. We doing this shit together right here on the Monique Step Show. Do you understand? That's why we always what? We taking one step at a time. We taking it one step at a time, baby. You hear me? Nobody ain't rushing. Nobody ain't running. Nobody ain't competing. Only person I'm competing with is myself. That's the only person need to be competing with is you. You for yourself. We ain't studying about nobody else. Because you want to become a better person of what you want to do in life. Okay? That's what it's about. Your awareness of your true self. Release the facade. Release the fake shit. That ain't really you. That's what you've been trained and programmed to do. But what is it that you really want to do in life? What is it that you really want to see yourself doing? What you want to do? I know it ain't going to work every day, 9 to 5, every day in front of a damn computer. Shit, I'm so tired of that. So now what I'm doing is I'm speaking, I'm writing, I'm putting my vision boards up. I'm whatever I feel like I need to do and work towards that. Okay? You got to put some action behind it now. You just can't say, oh, well, this and this and this going to happen. Man, put some action behind it, okay? Do something that's going to get you closer to your desires of your heart. It's about what you need, but not just what you want. So get your needs met first. Get your needs met first. Because first of all, what we going through on this realm right now, you better buckle up, babe. Put your seatbelts on. But get you some popcorn too, okay? Get you some butter popcorn and get your drink, whatever you're drinking on. Look, I ain't judging you, baby, whatever you're drinking on. But look here, have me some watermelon and pineapple juice, okay? And set up for your ride, baby. Because we vibe high over here. And we speaking life here. We speaking love here. You hear me? So we are going to be able to make each other aware. That's shine your light so you can light somebody else up. That's what you're doing. You helping them become aware. Share your light. Shine your light. This is what I'm doing here on the Monique Steps Show. Monique, she coming with it. You hear me? Expressing what I've been through and what I did to overcome it to help you. Because if this message resonates for you, it's for you. And that's why I keep speaking. I keep speaking my mind with my heart. I speak these things, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they may help somebody. I don't know who is helping, but I don't know who's listening. But all I'm saying, it don't even matter. What I'm saying is, it just matters to me for me to express myself creatively. This is what we're about, baby. Look, I'm an Aries sun, Taurus moon, and a Leo rising. So I know I got to be out here shining my light. Leo rising. Woo! Yes, segment energy. Okay, don't play no games. We come out here to tear some shit up so we, you know what I'm saying? We can build it back to what we need it to be. Our realities, okay? All this shit fake out here. You playing a role, so you the number one star. You the star of your movie, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make your own shit up. Make your own words up. You got a word that you want. Make your own shit up. Stop going by what they said and this what they said and that. Look, make your own shit up. Be creative. Okay, look, baby, I got so much shit that's gonna come out on here. Okay, cause look, I got some ideas and I'm willing to have somebody on here to be a guest on my show and share their gifts and their talents. Okay, look, come on with it. Come on with it. Anyway, just wanted to share the information that came to me and I had to express myself. I had to. I wanted to let y'all know. I want y'all to become aware and I want y'all to know that Monique loves you. Okay, I appreciate you for coming to listen. Stop and listening to this message. If it's resonates, you know what I'm saying? Follow, like, share, subscribe. Mystic Angel 319. Mystic spelled with a K. Follow me on Instagram. It's the Monique Steps Show 111 with steps spelled with 2 P's. Okay, because what? We taking life one step at a time. All right. So stay tuned for my next episode that's coming out next month. This is the second episode in May 22nd. So I come and bring words of encouragement and empowerment and just to let you all know that everything is going to be okay. You just got to stay aware and listen to your intuition. Listen to your spirit. Listen to that small, still voice. Listen to your reaction of your body. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. All right? And stay tuned. We're going to get that 5-minute a day challenge right back up. You know, start breathing and just taking that 5 minutes a day for 5 days to see a change of, you know what I'm saying, learning how to listen to ourselves, calm our bodies down and breathe. Because sometimes we need to breathe, all right? But stay tuned for that as well. My website is coming up. Stay tuned for that as well. I hope to see you for the next episode. It's next month in June. All right. So if you want to be a guest, you can email me at moniquesteps21@gmail.com. And make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. All right. Mystic Angel 319. Mystic spelled with a K. And I always gotta let you remember that you are loved, you are guided, and you are protected. All right. All right. Many blessings.